If your kid plays futsal in America, or you're a coach trying to figure out which tournaments actually matter, you've probably heard three names: US Futsal, US Youth Futsal, and United Futsal. One of them trademarked the word futsal in America. One of them is sanctioned by US Soccer, and one of them just put up a $50,000 prize for its champions. Three organizations, three different missions, and a lot of confusion about how they fit together. I'm a futsal coach with 15 years of experience. I've competed in all three. My teams have been to nationals in two of them, and two of my teams have won the entire United World Futsal Championships. So today, I'm breaking down all three, where they came from, what they run, and my honest take on each one. But first, to understand any of this, you need to know where futsal itself came from. And that story starts almost 100 years ago in Uruguay. The year is 1930. Uruguay is the center of the soccer universe. They've just won Olympic gold twice, and now they're hosting and winning the very first FIFA World Cup. The whole country is soccer crazy. Every kid in Montevideo wants to play, but there's a problem: not enough fields. Enter Juan Carlos Seriani, a teacher at the YMCA in Montevideo. He looks at the crowded basketball courts and has an idea. Why not bring soccer indoors? He takes the small court, shrinks the ball, cuts the teams down to 5 a side, and writes a new set of rules. He borrows from soccer, but also from basketball, handball, and water polo. He calls it Football de Salón. Hall soccer, indoor soccer. And here's the part most people get wrong. This wasn't just soccer squeezed into a gym. It became its own sport. A smaller, heavier ball that barely bounces. Tight spaces, constant pressure. Every touch matters. The game explodes across South America, especially in Brazil, where kids grow up playing it on every court, in every neighborhood. Pelé, Ronaldinho, Neymar, Messi. Ask any of them, and they'll tell you the same thing. Their skills were forged in futsal. As for the name, Brazilian journalists squeezed Football de Salón into one word, and in 1985, the International Federation made it official: futsal. So, how did this South American street game end up with three different organizations running it in the United States? That brings us to America in 1981. Berkeley, California. 1981. A small group starts the United States Mini Soccer Federation, the organization we know today as US Futsal, the oldest futsal organization in America. Its president, Alexander P.A.H. Ra, even trademarked the word futsal in the United States back in 1985 and helped push the name into American soccer. Fun fact, that trademark eventually became generic, like aspirin. That's why everybody gets to use the word today. Here's what most people don't know. In the early years, US Futsal basically ran the sport in this country, including the national team. And that era gave us the greatest result in American futsal history. At the 1992 Futsal World Championship, the United States took silver, second place in the entire world. To this day, that's the best finish by a US men's team in any FIFA competition, any format, period. Today, US Futsal is a member organization of US Soccer. They run 7 regions across the country, state cups, and their national championships, held every single year since 1985, which makes it the longest-running futsal event in America. Their heartland is out west, in Northern California, but their Northeast Regional in Atlantic City is one of the biggest futsal competitions east of the Rockies. Now to Kansas City, the home of US Youth Futsal, USYF, founded by John Perry, a former US Futsal national team player who played at the 1996 Futsal World Championship. This organization is all about one thing: youth development. USYF is sanctioned by US Soccer. They call themselves the only national affiliate member of US Soccer in futsal, and their footprint is massive. Over 100 affiliated local leagues in more than 30 states, serving around 45,000 players every year. 13 regional championships: Boston, Philadelphia, Charlotte, Minneapolis, St. Louis, all feeding into their national championships, which are now heading into their 21st year. And here's some breaking news. After 20 straight years in Kansas City, the 2026 USYF Nationals are moving for the first time ever to Richmond, Virginia, July 3rd through 6th. But what really sets USYF apart is the pathway. Local ID trials feed into a national ID camp, and the best players get selected to USYF, international teams that travel and compete overseas. Last year, their youth teams went to Argentina. Their technical director is Keith Tozer, who coached the US Futsal national team for over 20 years. For a young player who dreams big, there's a real ladder to climb here. And then there's United Futsal, the youngest of the three, and honestly, the flashiest. Started in 2010 as USA Futsal by Rob Andrews, rebranded United Futsal in 2018. And here's the key difference. United Futsal is not sanctioned by US Soccer. It's an independent event company. And instead of competing on governance, they compete on experience. For years, they ran the World Futsal Championships at Disney's ESPN Wide World of Sports in Orlando. Today, that event lives at the Orange County Convention Center, and it's billed as the largest international youth futsal tournament in the country. Clubs from over 30 countries have come through their events. Their calendar is global. The World Futsal Cup in Spain every December. The Futures program near Barcelona in January, where American kids train and compete against academies from clubs like Barcelona and Benfica. A season-long Champions Cup series where winter regional results rank clubs nationally and qualify them for the summer finals in Orlando. And new this year, a pro division with a winner-takes-all $50,000 prize, billed as the first professional prize money futsal tournament in US history. So let's put them side by side. US Futsal is the original, the deepest history, a US soccer member, strongest out west, and the longest running nationals in the country. US Youth Futsal is the development pathway. US Soccer sanctioned, the biggest league network in the country, and a real ladder from local leagues to international teams. And United Futsal is the global stage. Independent, premium events, international competition, and now real prize money. Is one of them the official governing body of futsal in America? Technically, no. FIFA only recognizes US Soccer itself, which runs the official national teams. But these three organizations are where the actual futsal happens. The leagues, the tournaments, the development. Now for my take. After 15 years of coaching this game, first, all three of these organizations are great for the sport. I've competed in all three. My clubs are affiliated with both US Youth Futsal and United Futsal. I've taken teams to nationals in both, and I've had two girls' teams win the entire United Futsal World Championships. So when I tell you there are real perks and benefits to both of those pathways, all the way up, that comes from living it, not from reading a website. Second, and this is the most important thing I'll say in this video, futsal is its own sport, but it is also the single best tool I know for developing a soccer player. The small ball, the tight spaces, the constant decisions. There's nowhere to hide on a futsal court. Every second, you're on the ball, or about to be. If you're a parent asking me when your kid should play futsal, here's my honest answer. From age 4 to about 10 or 11, futsal should be a major focus. Let them fall in love with the ball. Let them develop their skills, their feet, their brain, in the game that forces 1,000 touches a night. Then, around 11, 12, 13, bring that game to the big outdoor stage. That's the same road the Brazilian legends walked, and I've watched it work for my own players, year after year. So that's the landscape. US Futsal, the original. US Youth Futsal, the pathway. United Futsal, the global stage. Three organizations, one growing game. Which one have you played in? Or if you're a parent or a coach trying to pick your first tournament, drop your questions in the comments. I answer every one. If you learned something today, a like and a subscribe genuinely helps this channel grow the game we love. I'm the Futsal Guy. I'll see you on the court.